Sorry guys, I forgot that to record it. So let's make it. Let's do it again very quickly in 2 to 3 minutes. Invoice when we make sales on credit to the customer. Receive payment when we receive payment from the customers. Statements when we want to create. When we want to send statement to the customers, and there are three types of statement: balance forward, open transaction, and all transaction list. Then estimate, proposal, and quotation all are same, and there is no accounting entries for them until unless you convert them into real invoice. Credit memo, reversal of sales on credit, and sales receipt, that is when you make sales in cash, and refund receipt when there is a return of goods whatever you sell in cash. Recurring payment when you want to collect the payment from the customer on a recurring basis, so you can set through merchant account. And a shipping label, just to print a label for a shipping parcel, so you can use this option. And yeah, for the shipping label, QuickBooks, as I have mentioned in my brochure, we provide third party applications knowledge also. So here ShipEngine, it's a third party software which you can integrate over here. And once you integrate now, then what you have to do, you have to just you have to print label and paste on a parcel. Shipping ShipEngine executive comes, they collect, they scan, and all the status of live tracking, customer can see that. Just like Amazon and Flipkart, we are getting notification, so it is the same way. So these are third party applications which we can easily integrate into our system.
So one question.
Yeah.
This ship engine is for logistic purpose, no?
Yeah.
Only for logistics. That's it.
Yes. Just like we have in India, like which one that there are so many delivery and other companies, DHL also provide. So they are providing their API which we can integrate in our software, and then our the data of our customers they can see in their portal also. So whatever the status of the parcel, they can send intimation to them on each moment. Then a refund receipt, it's a return of sales receipt. Delay credit and delay charge, as I explained you. Okay, and this is the add customer. So from here you can add new customer into your system. So these are the customer portal options. You all are experienced person, so you easily understand all the things. Now similar, let's go with the vendors. Expense, expense check and pay bill. These three are a bit complicated. So let me explain. Whenever you make any expense related to profit and loss, at that time you have to use expense. Okay. And whenever you make any liability payment of balance sheet, at that time you have to use check. Liability like sales tax or payroll liability or any other liability, at that time you have to use check. And when you make payment of vendor's bill, at that time you have to use pay bills. So they and also in expense you can use uh, bank account and credit card account both as a uh, funding manager, we can say. Okay. So expense when you record transaction related to profit and loss, checks when you make payment for the liabilities, and pay bills against vendors bills. Okay. Now, bill is a just general bills. Okay. Vendor bills, whenever we make purchase from the vendors, at the time we have to record through bills. Again, when you purchase in cash, so you have to use expense. Purchase order, just
purchase is not an expense, no?
Sorry.
Purchase transaction recording, that is not expense.
No, something which you purchase in cash.
But what if I purchase goods in cash?
Any kind of to get the cash discount, you can purchase in cash now.
Okay, so in trading account, if we have the sales and we have the purchases will be recorded under expense category.
Yeah, no. Just this is just a module. Let me open it. It's a just a module.
Office supplies.
It is just a module, but here you can select inventory items also. Here you can see expenses are here.
These are P&L expenses, office and manufacturing unit expenses, not purchases.
Just a minute.
Any expenses.
Into this introduction, I would say videos. Okay. If you purchase anything in cash to get like I would say cash discount. To get cash discount, you can make purchase in cash also. But you are purchasing inventory. So here you can see the inventory items also. Product and services, those are inventory. When we create any inventory over here, you can see a basic info. Just like say we are mentioning water bottles. Either it is inventory or non-inventory part or services. If you go with the inventory, okay, so here we also can create categories for the particular product. So this is basic info which we can fill up.
So
Now,
here in this case, the water bottle is primary product or is just an expense?
no, primary product. I'm talking about inventory.
Okay, okay, sir.
I'm talking about the inventories. Initial quantity, if you have on a hand, so we can mention it or we can ignore it. And this is something reorder point. So I hope you guys are about it. What is reorder point? The last 30 days average multiply by the days it takes to come from vendor to your spot. I mean about the inventory.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So those are the things. And you can mention our name over here, the description of sales. Like this is the description, you are selling this at $20. And also you can set here sell of product income. You can create sub account over also. And purchasing 10. It's a part of COGS. 7 close. So here when we purchase anything in cash, so we have to use this module. But if we purchase the same thing in credit, then we have to go with the bill. Okay, clear up to this? Then
Yes, sir.
for
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
then vendor credit, it's a reversal of bill. Then credit card credit. Through this module, you can record credit card expense also, bank expense also, and cash purchase also. And if you want to record credit card credit means there are few transactions which are reversal into the credit card statements. So rather than using journal entry, you can use this module. And print check. Whenever you want to make payment to the vendors, you can use this option. Through this option, you can print checks. And from here, it's a journal like add vendors. So this two and this one. Now we are going over here. This is something different and which we are going to take care about later on. So customer, vendor, and now task. Task. This is something we can say reminder, and there are different kind of tasks can be there. Normal task also and recurring task also. Just like payroll entries assigned to me, due date, and a priority is a medium and recurring transaction. So it's asked me what is the recurrence? Repeat once in a week or month or year or day. So I say week. Till when? So I would say let's up to 31st March. So and if I have any kind of attachment for this task, so I can attach also. Just like if I create a task for any invoice, overdue invoice, so I can attach over here also. And also I can link up transaction. So I have created one task which you can see from here.
Sir, is it similar to to-do list?
Oh yeah, right. Similar to to-do list. And bank deposit, just simple as that. Whenever you get money into your bank account, whenever you get money into your bank account, you can use bank deposit and internal bank transfer. So you can use transfer module.
So in this case, if we are we have sold the goods and that is on credit, and later on we have received the payment. So the entry for selling the transaction credit will be recorded under invoice, right?
Right.
And then once the payment is received, it will be recorded under bank deposits.
No, to receive payment.
Receive payment. Okay. So what is the use of that bank deposit then?
Bank deposit, any other payment apart from the customers you have received. Just like
Okay.
loans from banks, any kind of grants, or any other payment or any kind of refunds. So for that, you can use bank deposit. Also, when you record a receive payment, so that first goes to undeposited fund, and from the undeposited fund, you have to bring into bank deposit. Like you have raised 5 invoices, customer different to the different customers, and customers have made payment through check, so physical checks. Okay, and you are filling up the form and making bank deposit. So in bank account, you will see only one transaction where you will have 5 transactions in QBO. So what we can do when we record receive payment, the amount goes to the undeposited fund, and from the undeposited fund, we bring into bank deposit. Undeposited fund, that is our current assets. It also works like bank deposit, bank accounts. And then internal transfer, journal entry, we know as this is inventory adjustment. Through this module, you can adjust the inventory also. And you can select the reason to assign adjustment reason why. Is it damage, stock write-off, return count, inventory count? shrinkage or inventory revaluation or stolen goods or expired or return goods, any kind of reason you can select. And here you can set inventory adjustment account also. Either you want to adjust against COGS or you want to add another account. It is called inventory adjustment under COGS, so you can do it also. So whatever the change, new quantity, you have to mention here new change quantity. And always you like it is reduced, then you have to mention in minus. And if it is increased, you have to just mention without sign. Batch transaction. When you want to record transaction in bulk. There are 6 kind of transaction you can record through batch transaction. 3 income, 3 expense. Invoice, deposits, and sales receipt. For the expense side, check, expense, and bills. So here you have to fill up necessary information, and when you click save, all transactions recorded into the system. So these are about the batch transaction. In our system, we are also going to follow this. The task which we are going to use. Pay down credit card when you want to make payment of credit card bill. Okay, so for that you can use this option. Add product and services. So whenever you want to add new product or services. So the thing is, using this all these options, you can work out easily for the for all the transactions. To add customer, you can go here, vendor for here, and product and services here. And for customer related transaction, this one, vendor this one, and other transaction these are.
So here, add product and service means the primary product or service of client, right? Hello.
Yes, right.
So we have to update the nature of product or service.
Could you please repeat that?
So here in this module, we have to update the nature of product or receipt or the service.
Yeah, you can create both.
Okay.
Here you can see a physical product. Here you can see digital product. Right? Type of service and inventory you can create. What was the question? Can we add inventory in bulk? Inventory in bulk? Yeah, we have. Import system. Now we have import data option also. From here you can import everything. Product and services. Okay. So these are the bulk import options. Now the basic thing which we are going to follow. So guys, first of all, when you open your QBO file, you have to make sure your bookmark is properly set up. First thing you have to take is bank transaction, revenue recognition, invoice, bills, or you can add customers and vendors. That would be better. And then standard reports. Using this, you can make your menu shorter. Okay. Now you can record transaction from here. So guys, have you created chart of account also? Anyone? Have you created?
No, sir.
No, sir, I haven't created anything.
Okay, so guys, I would like to request you to please share your screen now because we have to create chart of account. In a Google Docs, there is one file called task list. Let me show you which one is that. This
Sir,
one.
I have to log in from another from laptop so I can share my screen. So I will log in and tell you.
Okay. So we have to actually create a chart of accounts. So how you gonna create it? this this one is that also we have to record transactions.
Sir, I am logging from my laptop and will let you know so I can share my screen.
Okay, and okay. So how much time it will take?
2 minutes, sir.
Okay, yeah, fine. And in this, I would say where it is from where we can create bank transaction. The book, chart of account. Chart of accounts, that means the list of transactions. List of accounts, not the transaction.
You
List
mean
of,
to say ledgers that we create on
yes,
the accounting system.
right.
So the first three columns are the category and subcategory and the ledger name.
Yeah, account type means main category and detail type means subcategory.
What is name? Name is name what we define.
Yeah, name the thing which we define, and then account type which we have to set as per our requirement, and sub account.
So in category and subcategory, which is system defined.
Yeah, that is system defined. That's predefined.
Yeah.
Click here. We have here you can set the name, and here you can see. Yeah, for the year we are not doing anything. For the other current assets, you have these are the list. Different kind of lists over here. For the bank, 4 to 5 types of bank, checking, money market, rents, hold, held in trust, saving account, trust account, fixed assets, and other assets. We should not create AR or AP account, because when we create customer account or vendor account, it creates by itself.
So whenever we do accounting for a client, then we need to create the chart of accounts. It won't get automatically generated in the system, no?
No, that option also available.
But we have to define the name, no? That is why we need to create that.
That we have to define. That we have to define.
Because account name is our name assigned to the account.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I share now?
Just a minute. Let me stop my screen. Okay, now please share the screen now. Actually, you have not installed app. Okay, that's fine. Please open. So from here, first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to call chart of account. So let's make it into the bookmark. Okay, these are the by the system default account.
Okay.
And one more thing, when you create client's account, At that time,
Mm,
system allows you to import predefined GL also. So no need to create every time.
okay.
Okay, so that is available. But we must be aware about how to do it. That is the reason we are doing manually.
Okay.
And let me tell you other thing for the software. Into the software on the right top side, you can always see this dark green. That means create new. And at the right bottom,
Yes.
you will say save button. Save and new, save and close, record and post, record and
Mm-hmm.
close. Okay, or only save. So only every time create new account on right top, save account right bottom.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
From here, also we can import this chart of account also.
Okay.
When you
Sir,
click
I'm
on,
not able to see the save button. There is run report, view register, action. I
no,
can
no,
see.
no, not now, not now. When we
Okay.
are into the transaction,
Okay.
whenever we are into the transaction at that time, okay. Please click on new,
1 minute. Yeah. Ah, click on new. Okay.
right? Here you can create new account. Now, as per that Google Docs, you have to create accounts.
Okay. So I have to access my Google
Main account is
Docs.
under the bank account. There are so many. There's one main bank account. Yeah, but what about the accounting name? Yeah,
Wait, sir. Let me access to Google Doc. I have not accessed.
yeah, please open that.
Okay. Wait, sir.
મોડેલ સીરીઝ છે એના પછી જે આવશે એ જ આવશે એની વસ્તુ તો જે ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન પોસ્ટિંગ આપણે
So account name should be checking.
Mr. Yash,
Account name
Yes,
is
sir.
bank's name, no?
account name is there's a HDFC Bank. I have added extra column for your convenience. Create one first
Okay.
account, HDFC Bank, account type bank, and detail type checking.
Okay. What is checking, sir?
Checking means current account.
Okay.
Checking account means current account.
Okay. Okay, sir.
In US, instead of current account, they use
Checking. And the current liability, it is something else or it is
no that
current liability?
current liability remains same.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, you can do window and arrow key. So both windows will open simultaneously.
Yeah,
Window and left arrow, not down arrow. Do with the both the screens, no?
Yes, yes.
First maximize it, then window and right arrow, window and left arrow.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Make this sub account to click or it should be untick.
no, no. As of now, we have to create only one account. Okay. No sub account as of now, and this will be showing like
Okay.
okay. And instead of click on save, there is another button save and new.
Yes. Now I cannot access that. No, save and
You can click on new now. We have to create another account.
else.
So what if we have to modify the account due to some reasons like name correction or change in
Just,
subcategory?
there is an option to edit the transaction, edit the GL. On the right side, we have option also. Down key, click
I
on it.
should do save and new, no?
Yes, right.
So what's the different thing in save and new?
Save it.
It directly opens
It's
the
open.
new account.
The window, no need to again click
Click again.
and open.
Yeah.
Window remain open.
Okay, okay. Directly it will go to the new window. The same thing, but new one, blank one.
Right. Which account you are creating? No.
Insurance.
How many transactions you have? You have created all the banks
Yes, sir.
and undeposited fund.
No, it is written no need to create, so I have not created.
Is it showing into the pre?
Yes, it is showing undeposited funds, other current assets.
It is already showing now in the chart of accounts.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Here,
So here you have to create one account as a insurance account. This one prepaid expense.
prepaid.
Yeah, prepaid expense. This should be the main GL.
It will come under
Let's just a minute. Here, let's try to understand what is prepaid expense and why I have given insurance, rent, event, software, and AMC different 5 names. You are making payment for different services in advance. So all those are
yes,
your prepaid expenses, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. But if you post them into single account, so how can you define them? How can you identify them?
Okay. These are different accounts.
Okay, so you have to first create prepaid expense as a main account, and
Okay,
insurance
then
all others could be sub account, right?
okay. It will come under this side. This would be anything, allowance or prepaid expense.
Right. Save and new. No need to do now. As of now, just a save and
Okay.
new. And now you have to create insurance account, and sub account should be main account should be prepaid expense.
Uh, Here I should write prepaid.
No. Here again you have to select the same. Yeah, from here you have to select prepaid. No. Yeah, okay, fine. It is coming down. Please go ahead. Save it. And here you can see the preview also. Got it now?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Events would be like
Events. Yeah.
like कौन सा event?
Mhm.
मतलब
Have you created for the rents?
yes, sir. The rent
So
holding.
he's asking what kind of events, but what kind of prepaid expenses we are incurring.
For the event, always we make payment in advance. And whenever the event occurs, we record them as an expense.
Okay, the event as in like functions and all
Yeah,
event
functions. Like we can say if a company having annual function, so they have booked the resort or like cruise or anything they have booked and they are paying in advance for everything. Okay,
okay.
and the event in June or July. So as of now, we cannot record in expense ना.
ओके, और ये अभी 2 बार क्रिएट हो गया तो डिलीट कहाँ से
So
करना है?
it is not created 2 times. It is showing, but it is not created.
ओके, हाँ, एक ही
Right?
बार.
System is not allowing you to create this 2 GL with the same name.
Sir, 1 second, wait.
Yeah.
Sir, I have
Wait.
one question.
Hmm.
So here we have the subcategory as prepaid expense. Already the subcategory is prepaid expense. Then why we are creating another ledger prepaid expense? Then we are creating sub accounts. We can
For the
directly create these sub accounts into prepaid expenses.
no, but for the reporting purpose.
No, no, reporting there is sub ledger, no? So subcategory of account type.
But when you want
Re-
to know what is the total of prepaid expense, how many amounts you have paid in total of prepaid expense. So at that
That
time,
will be that will reflect, I think. That will reflect, no? Because category, the purpose of the category is that only that we can get the subtotal.
so what is the concern? You are saying that we should not create the as a subcategory?
Yeah, sometime Yash has created prepaid
Hmm.
expense as an account type. Okay, and then we have created subcategory of insurance, rent, and events. Okay, but
Hmm.
since we have the prepaid expense as detail type, the subcategory, then why we are creating again prepaid expenses as a category?
Because for the reporting purpose, if you are not going to create it, so what will happen? You will see AMC benefit and you can't identify them like those are prepaid expense or what. Because in balance sheet, it is not predefined them in a balance sheet. It is over there you can't see them, the detail type or account type.
No, so I think in balance sheet asset side, in current assets, we have the category as prepaid expenses, and then below that we will have these small accounts. We can have this.
Yeah, but we have to create first. Only after that we
No,
can add.
that will get created. No, the insurance account will be created, the rent will be created, events will be created. We will create the individual accounts under prepaid expenses. But here, what we are doing is we are creating another one more prepaid expenses as an account name, account type.
So that will be showing in under current assets. Prepaid expense is not showing by default by the system. We have to create it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you are saying a prepaid account will not be selected as a parent account unless we make it as a separate account.
I think
Or
what I understand is prepaid expense is already have the subcategory. Then we will have to create directly the insurance rent account directly map to the prepaid expenses. That is what I'm saying here.
No, but
let's
what the
try for
they are
low.
allowing us. See, detail type. They are just a minute. We don't system. Just a minute. Yes, just a minute.
Yes, yes, sir.
These are the accounts system is showing. Here we don't have prepaid expense.
No,
In
so it
balance,
is there in detail type. It is there in detail type.
but detail type it is not showing in a balance sheet. This is what I'm explaining you. This is this
So
titles are in
what is detail type then?
yeah, but we don't have detail type. It is not showing in balance sheet by the software.
Okay, so
Okay.
you
Detail
mean to
type.
say account name will be reflected, not detail type.
Yeah,
Okay.
main title will be there and under that accounts name.
Directly the account name that we have defined, the detail type, the second subcategory won't get reflected in balance sheet.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it is like account type, detail type, then account name.
No, no, no. It is. It's not reflecting like that. It is not
Okay,
reflecting.
okay, okay. So this is the homework, or this is the homework to be done.
Okay. Yes, like थोड़ा बहुत बना लिया. और तो
Okay,
you have
so
to
basically this is the practice of accounts receivable and accounts payable you should not create. Okay, and for the
okay.
accumulated depreciation, you have to create first of all assets account, and after that you have to create accumulated depreciation account for the particular assets, and you have to make them as a primary account. Like first you have please do one thing, create a vehicle expense,
Which expense?
vehicle assets.
Okay. यहाँ पे कहाँ पे है? ये वाला ना. हाँ.
Sir, why we are not creating for the vendor and everything?
Because when we create vendor name, system automatically creates them accounts payable.
Your detail type it would be accumulated depreciation, no?
Okay, so you mean to say it is created under vendor category, so there is no need to create chart of accounts for the vendor or the supplier.
Yes,
Okay.
because they are
Uh,
separate
the,
model for AR and AP. That is the reason we are not creating them. Rest all are accounts. That is the reason we are creating. See, here you have created
here it would be what, sir? Detail type
vehicle assets already there.
and
Scroll down the last one. Yeah, account type fixed asset, and the last one is
okay.
vehicle.
Detail is
Yeah,
vehicle.
untake this.
It would be primary.
Okay, now uh,
Here it is asking for
well, it's
enter
okay.
a
It's okay. Now
okay.
here how you have to create week accumulated depreciation for the vehicle. You have to give proper name. You can't just like type accumulated depreciation. The system is not going
Okay.
to take same name again. The
Okay.
mistake, yeah, okay. So the mistake which you have made in insurance, you have taken the
Two
mistake
types.
in
I have created two times. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, in prepaid what we have mentioned insurance, rent, but you have to mention initial front of them. So when you go when you create uh, expense account for the profit and loss, at that time you will get error.
So my accounts are wrong.
Accounts are not wrong. You have first of all what you have to do insurance. So front of them you have to write prepaid insurance
Okay. Prepaid
because
insurance
the
is the
same
name.
name
Okay.
because the same name you can find in profit and
Okay.
loss
Like
account also.
cash. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay. So you
Okay.
can do it later on. That is fine. As of now, let's create
Okay. Okay.
here accumulated and vehicle. Type
So
accumulated.
I have to write accumulated depreciation dash vehicle.
Yes. Or you can use short form also. That is fine.
Uh, Vehicle would be the parent. Right?
Here you have to select vehicle because when you
Yeah.
save na, right? Have you
The parent
selected?
account should be vehicle.
Yes.
That I have selected. So,
Okay, click on save and new.
done.
Is it done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So in the same way, you have to create other accounts also. So these are
Okay.
the practice for the this one. Now let's do one thing. For the AR and AP accounts receivable and accounts payable, let's create one vendor account and one customer account.
Okay.
Customer account and vendor account they are available as a separate module.
Uh,
Close this
where
window.
Yeah, that
Okay,
new
and
category.
yeah, please click plus new. Click on plus new, yeah. And the last, add customer, right?
Add customer.
And let me tell you, in this Excel sheet, all transactions are not straight away like copy and paste. It is not like that. Now you can maximize the window.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Here you have to add first name, last name, company name, and here you can select whatever you want as a display name.
Okay, so it's done.
That is not done. Just a minute. Let me explain you the customer
Okay.
model, how to create. And guys, whenever you create any account, any kind of account, please try to add as much as information you do have. Because for the account creation, once you create now, you never coming back to edit them.
Okay, you cannot
So
edit.
no, you can edit,
Okay.
but the laziness, the standard laziness
Okay.
found in accountant. That's why. Okay. So whenever you create one account now, try to
Yeah.
add as much as data you have. So for the name,
Okay.
let's start. And there, name and contact, address,
Contact.
notes, payments, addition info, and custom field. I'm going to explain you this. This is very useful tool.
Okay.
Name. Here you have mentioned first name, last name. You have mentioned email
Yeah.
ID also, phone number also. Okay, so fine. Now, name print on check. You did ask. You did not ask me why it is here. If we are creating customer, then why it is required to print check?
Like it is our check. Like jab we would.
This is our. These
Customer
are our.
customer makes the payment to us, so our name will reflect in their check.
No. It is not like that, Mr. Ethan. Actually, the thing is, in some of the scenario, if you want to return money to your customers, so at that time, you do not need to ask them in which favor we have to issue the check. You can mention here the name. Then you can print check
Okay.
and you can issue them. Okay, that is the reason it is showing over here. Now,
Okay.
this is the okay. So this is a simple thing. Now
And what is
let's
sub
go.
customer? Is
This
there a
one.
sub customer?
Sub customer, if you have main customer, just like a GL which you have created now, it is like that. You can create main customer and then under them, like see, L&T having 10 branches. You can create one account as a L&T, and now you have different branches. So you can
Okay. So
create
yeah.
under one branch. Under main account, you can create 10 different branch. So in itself, you
Okay.
can, if you want to know how much amount you have to collect from them in total.
Yeah.
So you can get it also and by the location, by the different branches also.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So there's a main account, sub customer and main customer.
Okay. Why it is showing the red mark?
Yeah, because of your name, is it? Have you used the same name before?
It is like my own name, so maybe that's why.
Change the detail, no? Change some details.
Still showing the website.
So maybe the some fields are not updated.
Just a minute, just close it and refresh it. Okay, type here any other name rather than your own name.
Okay. Done.
Now, minimize this. Here, you have to mention address. Okay, so
Okay.
please add the address also.
Tape. Done.
The name, whenever you use, you have to type in a proper way. Okay. Next one, notes. If you have any kind of notes or agreement or anything, or if you want to make some comments, so you can mention here also. And if you have any kind of agreement, so you can attach agreement. Okay.
Okay.
Now, payments.
We will see examples of such things like notes and all.
Notes means you have kind of agreement, any kind of agreement of projects you have make a deal, so you can attach over here.
Okay.
Any kind of agreement if you have with the customer, so you can make it now. You can attach here.
Okay. Okay.
Primary payment method. How customer is going to pay you. Okay. So you can set here either cash, check, or credit card. There is nothing to do with this. And for the terms, you can set payment terms also from here. Let's say 15 days and say payment method is a check. Sales form delivery option. Sales form means invoice or purchase order or refund receipt or sales receipt. Okay. You can use print later, save later, none, or use company default. Which option is this? This one I am talking about. When you raise the invoice now, so here you are getting these kind of options, all these options. So we are using
Okay.
company and language. There are
And what
6
is
languages.
print later and send later? Like when will they send this?
Which one?
This it is
This
print later. It is
uh,
now.
this is a by default button. When you use when you create invoice for this customer now, if you select print later now, so by default you will see that button print later. But then manually
Okay.
you can change it also.
Okay.
Okay. And also you can send invoice in different 6 languages.
Okay. It would be auto translated or
Yeah, we there's a auto translated. We should not do anything. Okay.
okay.
And a credit limit. When we set credit limit for particular customer, so we can set from here also. If you set 50,000 credit limit for any kind of for the customer, and if you are raising invoice more than that, so you will get notification from the system.
Okay.
So let's say here 5,000 we are adding. Additional info, customer type. If you are a manufacturer, so you have different kind of you may have different kind of customer, retail
Okay.
customer, wholesale customer, stockists, trader, or supply chains. So you can create different type of customer name here. Means role, a group of customers. So whenever you want to see all the customers of retail customers, so you can easily get it from here. Means from the filter. So customer type you can create. And taxes, exam detail. If you are once you enable cell text into the system, and if any of the customer is tax exempted, so you can mention here also. Actually, that option is not coming here because we haven't enabled sales tax till now. Else you will get the list of tax exempt reasons. From there you can select it. Now, opening balance if you have with the customers, so you can mention it. If not, so you can leave it. So these are additional info. Now, custom field. You have 5 or 2 or 3 or 1 or means more than one sales agent, and you want that sales agent name into the invoice so that you can easily figure it out how many means how much sales customer that salesperson has made,
That agent has, okay.
right? So you can create that. Option is not available in the system, but yeah, we can create it here. You can set agent, and there are 4 types of options: text and number. Now agents are predefined. Okay, so you can use them as a drop down list. If you want to add some numbers also, so you can use also. And if you want to
What does
mention
data
date,
type mean?
sorry.
What does data type mean, Madam? It is already predefined, like as in.
See, you have consider this is your company and you are making you are doing manufacturing. So you have 5 agents who are working for you. So those are
Okay.
predefined, right? Every time you are
Yes.
not getting agent, and if in case if you get, okay, so you
Hmm.
can add into the list.
Okay.
But if, okay, if I give you this option, text and number, so what will happen every time? There might be mistake of space or anything with the name.
Hmm.
Right? So if you know the names, so we can predefine them from here. If you want to mention kind of any kind of numbers into the invoice, so you can make also that. That option you will have into invoice. Let me show you the this one, so you will get idea easily what is it and how it can how you can utilize that also.
Okay.
This is basically code of the agent, system code.
Yeah. So actually, this that option is not available in QBO, and that is the reason we can make it done using this option. Custom field, you can add custom field also in your sales form or purchase or anything. So select category in the we want in custom customers. So where we want in sales receipt, invoice, estimate. If you want refund, so here select, you can select it. And if you want this name on print form also, when you print it, if you want on invoice also, so you can click on it. So when you print invoice, you will get that agent name on it. So like this, you will get option in your invoice.
Okay, sir.
So this is the first customer we have created. Okay, now let's go to the chart of account. Till we don't have any transaction, so I think it might be not there. Other assets, no, it is not there still. Once you have one transaction amount, invoice. From here, you can select customer name, address is coming automatically. The payment terms, whatever we have predefined, that is coming here. Now here you can see agent name. You can select agent name through which this sales made. From here, you already have that one. What is not coming? We have created water bottle, no? Okay, it is coming automatically. In the same way, when you create vendor name, so accounts payable will be there. That is the reason we should not create account for AR and AP. Okay. So that chart of account, first of all, you have to create, and yes, guys, that chart of account has not like mentioned each and everything correctly. By by intention, we have made some mistakes into that, which you have to figure it out, and you have to create them. It is not like just copy and paste work. Okay, so you have to apply your brain, your thoughts, your expertise.
Can you show the balance sheet?
Yeah, we can, but you can't see anything because we don't have anything to
No, no,
show.
I know. I want to see, how does it look like, because we have created many account types. So uh, whether all are shown in the balance sheet or not.
Uh, just let's go with the sample company. That will give you more idea. So from the left side, let's go with the reports.
Okay, this might be of your client, right?
No, this is a sample company provided by the QuickBooks.
Okay, just for learning
Sample
purpose.
company. Yeah, sample company.
So I want to know one more thing. Where does the data get stored? The database, I mean,
It's on cloud and it's a web-based server.
web-based server. So the data are stored on the web server of QuickBooks, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there is no relation of our PC or laptop with the operating this
Yeah.
QuickBook.
No, there is no
We
connection with
can
our data.
we can operate it from anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So this is the balance sheet, and let's have a look into P&L also. Okay, the first portion is income, second one is COGS, then gross profit, then operating expense, and then other income expense, and then net profit. Done? Then shall we proceed with the further?
Yes, sir.
What are the transaction for the chart of accounts? I hope you guys can take care about yourself for the rest of the transaction. It is the same way you have to create. And Mr. Yash, you have to log out and log in again because you cannot switch from this account to your previous account. So please sign out and log in again. Okay, so now we can start that PDF number 3, how to record transactions. And before that, first of all, let me see why that product and service was not showing there. वो पहले ही छोड़ देती सैंपल फाइल આપણે એ સુધારી દેવું કે સैंपल હે ને ના પણ અહીંયા નથી બધા કેમ આવું છે સેમ્પલ તો ખાલી પીએન માટે ગયા આપણે વોટર બોટલ આપણે ક્રિએટ કરી ને અહીંયા કરી દે ને એ તમારા કરી આપણા નથી કરી તમારું હતું ને તમારું તો એમાં કરે ઓકે અચ્છા હા અમે તો ખાલી ચાર્ટ ઓફ અકાઉન્ટ માટે લીધું ને રાઈટ અચ્છા બે સ્ક્રીન શેર કરી પહેલા મારી સ્ક્રીન પણ હતી ને ઓકે ગોટ ઇટ okay so can you please open that PDF number 3 from the Google Drive journal entries yes how soon can you open that PDF file PDF number 3 journal
Yes, sir.
entry
Yes, sir. हाँ क्लोज हो गया था, मैं वापस रीओपन करके करता हूँ।
हम्म
Which PDF to open? Like
Step number 3, journal
entry
entries.
question. This one?
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so in this PDF, there are nearby 350 transactions, different transaction, where we have to use different module. So I explain you the module because uh, when we post this transaction, so before that we must be aware about which module we have to use.
Okay.
Okay, so now first question, first transaction, there's a basic transaction.
Yes.
Record the owner's initial investment of 50,000 into the business. So which
Mhm.
module we are going to use it for this?
Cash and capital.
Yeah, but which module? Using which module we are going to record the transaction?
Okay, module. Bank deposit, it would be there.
Yeah, perfect.
Bank deposit and
No, bank deposit only. Bank deposit only. Using the bank deposit, you have to make the payment. Record the transaction. Please go there.
okay. Fine. Okay. Right.
Now see, here you have to select the bank account where you want to make the deposit, the date.
Yes.
Tag it is something different. I'll explain you during our expense and income transactions. Now here you have to mention name, just the name, okay? And there is nothing to do with this name. The system take effects from here only,
Okay.
okay? From the GL only. So you have to create one equity account also.
Okay. But it is already there, no equity.
Section is there. Account type is there, not GL.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to create one GL.
Okay.
वो तो आपके राजी। Near about 400? Yeah.
Not plus, not minus. Standard. Yeah, starts with your manager.
No. You should not mention the equity. You can mention the name, the owner's name.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Here it would be owner's equity.
Name should be Yash Mehta's
Even
capital, no? Yash Mehta's capital.
Yes. From where we can edit?
click on it, edit. Okay. Now you have to record bank deposit.
Receive from a bank. Your description is the narration, no? Like that. Tally में जो
Yeah.
narration आता है. Okay.
Yes. The description. What you can do, you can just copy and paste that from the PDF file.
Payment would be check or cash.
No, no, check,
No,
check,
50,000.
check, check.
बिजनेस शुरू होने से पहले रेट बढ़ा दोगे।
हाँ मतलब अभी वहां पे क्या सिस्टम है वो पता नहीं, मतलब अभी ठीक है यहाँ पे।
Okay.
रेफरेंस नंबर वुड बी द चेक नंबर.
Yeah.
ओके एंड अमाउंट डॉलर डालने से.
No need to just type 50.
ये
Yeah,
डॉलर ही है पूरा.
50,000.
हाँ हाँ.
It's come by default. It's a company operated in a
डॉलर.
dollar. Base currency is a dollar.
ओके
And
ओके.
whenever you mention any amount now, after mentioning the amount, you have to press tab.
ओके टैप डाल.
Got it?
यस यस.
Now, if you have any document, so you can attach document here.
ओके.
Check copy or anything.
हाँ हाँ.
Okay?
ओके.
Now, yeah, now save and close. So today we brought equity in
कैपिटल.
our
हाँ.
company. We will spend money in a next lecture. Okay?
ओके.
Because we are going to buy vehicles and there are so many transactions also. You can click here. See,
ओके.
purchase of office supply 1500. Pay
We
2000.
will also have event prepaid expenses.
Yeah, prepaid expense also there. They will be there.
No, I think we should
So,
have event in the next lecture.
इवेंट तो
For
यहाँ पे.
celebration purpose. Just joking.
yeah. Okay, so this time we got money. By the next lecture, we celebrate the events and we spend money.
या
Okay, so
सब
the
चार्ट
basic
ऑफ अकाउंट में बना दूं ना कि चलेगा. बनाना पड़ेगा सब ना.
yes, you have to. We do, there is no access for that because see, there is
ओके
an
ओके.
option to import chart of account also, but we are not going through that because there's a
ओके ओके. सो आई
this is
विल.
our initial thing.
विल
Yeah,
मेक इट.
once you learn, once you work, then you can import. That is fine.
ओके ओके.
Sir, if we import chart of accounts, then how can we define the name?
Name we can define. The
Then
problem is
then 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 it's the manual thing, no? If we define anything
yeah.
manually, then it becomes manual.
No, in Excel, what we can do in Excel, we can create three column: account name, account type, detail type.
Okay,
But
so it
you
will be
must
like
be aware
file
about
upload.
yeah, file
और वो
upload.
सब अकाउंट कैसे कैच करेगा जो अपन सब
Yeah,
अकाउंट सिलेक्ट
this
करते
is what I'm saying. You must be aware about कि कौन सा मेन अकाउंट है, कौन सा सब अकाउंट है. Means अच्छा सब अकाउंट कैसे कैच करेगा?
हैं.
Yeah,
हाँ.
you have to add semicolon next to it.
ओके वो आप सिखाओगे ना कि इंपोर्ट भी कैसे
Yeah.
करना है.
Don't worry.
ऐसे.
Import का पूरा है
ओके.
अपना सेक्शन है.
हाँ हाँ. ठीक है ठीक
Okay, first one, and in this PDF file, we have no bank transaction, advance transaction, inventory transaction, customer and vendor related transactions, then
है.
inventory related transactions, adjustment entries, additional journal entries. इसके बाद आएगा prepaid deferred accruals. All are journal entries only, which and in this we have to figure it out. See, these are e-commerce transactions. The e-commerce transaction का भी पूरा explanation आएगा. How merchant account works, what is the chargeback, everything.
सर
And here,
ये जो भी ट्रांजेक्शन है वो अपने लेक्चर में ऐड करेंगे या फिर हमको होमवर्क में करना है?
no. During the lecture, we are going to do it.
Okay.
Okay, as
ओके
much as if you can do it, so that is fine. But that's better if we do during our session.
ओके.
Okay, so these are the transactions. And once we are done with this transaction, then we will go with the payroll भी इसी के अंदर आ जाता है. So we will go with payroll transaction also. The stacks also कैसे enable करना है, that is also included in this practice.
ओके.
Okay, then
सर
P&L review.
ये जो
हमको
86 ट्रांजेक्शन
क्लाइंट से डेटा आएगा. नहीं यू गो
Client,
यू आई विल आस्क डेटा. जो क्लाइंट से डेटा आएगा वो तो ऐसे सब थोड़ी आएगा कि रिकॉर्ड 1200
वो ऐसे
इनवॉइस
नहीं
रिसीव.
आएगा. वो
हाँ
वो
तो फिर.
सस्पेंस में ही आएगा. डॉक्यूमेंट आएगा. यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट इज इट एंड हाउ टू रिकॉर्ड इट.
ओके.
ओके, वो तो हमेशा सस्पेंस में ही आएगा, आपको तो पता नहीं होगा कि ये परचेज ऑर्डर है। हाँ, डॉक्यूमेंट देख के आपको आइडेंटिफाई करना है, यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई बाय द डॉक्यूमेंट्स,
Okay.
whether it is a contract or sales receipt or credit card transaction or bank transaction or whatever it is. You have to figure it out and accordingly you have to
Okay.
record it. But how to record, at least we have to know, na? We have to gain that
Yeah,
skill
yeah.
first. Only after that we can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
वो तो बराबर.
Yes, here we are getting that skills. Yeah, Mr.
Okay.
Ian.
Sir, how long will it take to record this many 86 transactions?
Uh, if we go with the speed, like we do speed up, so in less than 1 month, maybe.
1 month.
1
Okay,
So,
and
month. Okay.
in less than
so
1 month, you
in
all will be accurate in QB operating.
okay, so in next few sessions we will record the transactions.
Yeah, sure. But by the next session, we are going to record all these transactions.
Okay, okay. So next sessions are on these only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then also I will share the recording of today's lecture in our group, as well as that will be available on our portal as well.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay. Then
what is the homework?
as of now, you have to complete that chart of accounts which we have shared
Okay. Okay.
in your
Only
QBO
chart of
file. You have
accounts.
to complete.
Only
Yeah,
chart of
only chart
accounts,
of
huh?
accounts. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
only
We'll
chart
do
of
that.
accounts.
Okay.
Okay. Done then. Any questions for
No,
now?
sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Actually, in this lecture, there are 3 chartered accountants. Yash Mehta, CA. Krishna,
Yeah.
CA. Mr. Prajapati, also chartered accountant.
Uh, कब
So
पास
they,
आउट हुए?
बहुत सीनियर है भाई तेरे से. Yes.
हाँ वो तो
yeah, actually,
पता चल
I'm
2000
bit,
and
गया.
I'm bit nervous because there are 3 chartered accountants. Actually, I already faced this issue when I had one session on Saturday, one of the Saturday when I gave extra lecture. There were 12 chartered accountants out of 18.
क्या
I
करे
was
सर, अभी इंडिया में स्कोप उतना है नहीं, तो अभी वैसा करना पड़ता है
नहीं,
आउटसोर्सिंग.
इंडिया में स्कोप है लेकिन इंडिया में फीस नहीं मिलती है.
हाँ तो
no,
वैसा ही है ना.
स्कोप मीन स्कोप ऑफ वर्क है, बट स्कोप ऑफ इनकम नहीं है.
तो
yes, that is
इनकम
the
ही
reason
चाहिए ना
everyone
अपना.
wants to learn this and want to work abroad.
आपका कौन सा फील्ड है? आप मतलब खुद का प्रैक्टिस है कि क्या है?
नहीं, मैं जॉब करता हूँ.
जॉब करते हो? कहाँ पे करते हो?
बैंक में जॉब करता हूँ, क्रेडिट मैनेजर में.
बैंक. ओके, क्रेडिट मैनेजर. कौन
हाँ,
से बैंक में?
HDFC बैंक.
ओ, एचडीएफसी.